Is that good, Logan? Am I doing good for you, Logan? Love me, Logan!
What will the haters say now? I don't know, KSI. How about give me my fucking money back? Mr. Logan Paul. If you know who he is, you'll know that he loves a good crypto coin. He loves a good, legit, fair, equal. Everyone gets a bonus from it. No one gets scammed whatsoever crypto coin. And of course, CryptoZoo were going to be no different to that. CryptoZoo, he was going to make sure his viewers, the people that supported him, the people that got him to where he even is in the first place, to be able to create a crypto coin to scam his fan base. He wanted to make a legit and good crypto coin for those people, just to give back to them, help them get as rich as him too. And of course, that's exactly what happened. Oh wait, no it's not. Instead, the fanbase got a dead-on-arrival project where Logan Paul was promising a bunch of different things for it that just never ended up happening. Logan Paul made a response to this entire situation at the beginning of last year, saying that he was going to refund everyone then, and that he wasn't scamming his fans. There was still a game coming. A year down the pipeline, there's still no game. The fans still didn't get their money back, and Logan Paul is magically finding out only just now that the people he chose to work with are all bad people, criminals, as if he couldn't have done his fucking background research before working with them. Shocker, I know.
Here's the real, more complicated story in 3 parts. The refund offer, the zoo tokens, the lawsuit, starting with the most important part. And if you get one thing from this story, this should be it. These are the estimated damages in CryptoZoo. $18.5 million, which comes from a combination of ZooCoin and NFT sales. And then this, much smaller percentage of that pie, is what Logan is actually offering to refund. On the condition, though, that all of the people who spent the last year suing him for the larger damages drop their case. So that's a refund of only 12% to drop 100% of the case that, as far as I can tell, Logan may be losing.
So basically what I gathered from that clip is that Logan Paul is willing to refund some people. I would assume he's not going to refund everyone, if the people that are suing him for scamming them drop all charges against him. If they don't, then I guess people won't get their refunds, which is a very slimy move, Logan, I can't lie. Because one, that just makes it seem you're not genuinely wanting to refund these people, you're just doing it to save your own arse, which, fair enough. But you could at least pretend like you actually give a shit and are upset that some of your viewers have lost money, as opposed to only refunding them so you don't lose more money in the process. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think if you chose to invest in something that Logan Paul or any YouTuber created, I think you're a little bit retarded anyway, and you probably, should get a bit of a life lesson. However, I also think that Logan Paul just owes his fans at least the common decency to just be honest with them and tell them, I'm actually just refunding it because I don't want to lose more money, not because I give a fuck about you. Then KSI responded to all the hate he got for backing Logan, saying, I feel like Logan's doing the best he possibly can to help those who have been affected by this project. KSI, mate, how? Explain to me how. Genuinely, I actually want to know how, because it's been well over a year now since he promised refunds that he still hasn't given. And if he does give them, the only reason he will give them is because it saved his arse, basically, from losing more money. I think people are forgetting that he currently has another project called 99 Originals in the NFT space that has been quite successful. Okay. He's still had plenty of other ones that have also been rug pull scams. Dink doink. What happened to that shit? Anyway, to anyone saying / thinking that I've labelled the victims as haters from my previous tweet, you quite literally did. How else is anyone supposed to take that other tweet, but alright. You're clearly wrong and are looking for yet another reason to try to blindly put me down. It's fine. I've been doing this social media thing for years. I'm used to it. KSI, people aren't blindly putting you down for this. They're rightfully calling you out for being just a bit stupid, okay? I'm not going to go too hard on you on that one because I understand you're in a business with Logan. It's in your best interest to protect him in general. His stocks go down, your money goes down, your business goes down, so on and so forth. But you could have just not said anything, you could have just looked at it for a bit, thought, oh shit, Logan actually did kind of fuck up there, but I'm not going to publicly berate him. I'm not even going to publicly comment. I'm just going to stay out of it. But you just had to say, what will the haters say now? And I imagine by haters, he meant Kavos, because KSI has a hate boner for Kavos and vice versa. I've also only just clocked that in that tweet he goes victims. KSI, mate, there should be none of this going on. They are victims. They got scammed. As much as you don't want to admit it because it's Logan Paul and you love him now because prime, money, partnership, best friends, whatever, they got scammed. They were promised something when they were going to buy something. After they bought it, that thing is now no longer being made and he's only refunding some of the money. I'm pretty sure that is by definition a scam. And also, you say you know nothing about crypto. So why did you comment in the first place then? If you knew nothing about crypto, just don't comment. It truly baffles me why you even felt the need to comment, because you've just made yourself look more like a dick. So it's not really helped anyone. Hasn't helped Logan, and it definitely hasn't helped yourself. And I think the part that's just the funniest about this whole situation is Logan Paul is only refunding the people that bought the eggs. There was an entirely different thing you could buy in CryptoZoo, which was the Zoo tokens. But Logan's just like, nah, fuck those people, alright? Those are the people that were gambling. We're going to ignore those guys, and we're just going to refund a small portion of it. He's literally not even refunding all of it. And in my opinion, I've got to stress that just because this might not be true, but I think that's because that's what he's legally binded to refund. If he wasn't legally binded to refund any of this, he wouldn't. But that's why he's only refunding the base NFTs as opposed to the tokens. Because for this lawsuit to work that he's countersuing them for, that's what he has to do. So once again, that just comes back around to Logan Paul not actually giving a fuck, and he's just doing it to save his own arse. But yeah, that is basically going to be it from me for today's video, boys. I do appreciate you for watching. I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry I have not been around as much. Kind of like your dad, but trust me, I will come back, always. I'll never leave. Moral of the story should be obvious, but it's not to some people apparently. Whenever a YouTuber makes a crypto coin or just anything that involves you giving them money, don't do it. Don't invest. Don't bother. No matter how good the scheme seems, even if it seems like the best thing in the fucking world, chances are it's too good to be true and you're probably going to get scammed. Especially if it's Logan Paul or Jake Paul. Which is why I tend to not feel too bad for the people that get scammed when this happens, because I feel like it's just common sense at this point not to trust a YouTuber with your finances if you have a brain. But not everyone knows that, okay? There are still some idiots in the world. So for those idiots, don't worry, I'm here to save you. Trust me. But yeah, that is it from me, boys. I appreciate you for watching. I'll try and come back sooner this time, not leave it a month again, but listen, stuff needs to happen for me to come back. But that is all for me for today's video, boys, and I will see you whenever I next come back. I might make a video on Jack Doherty, who knows. Goodbye, motherfucker.